They say a lot of business is done on the golf course. Now an Island MP thinks it should be tax deductible. In the early 1970s, a revision to the Income Tax Act made golf exempt as a deduction, and the industry now wants that changed. Dana Hutchings joins us with more in tonight's Checkpoint.
Stacey, business owners can take clients to hockey games or concerts and claim a 50% tax deduction. Well, not so for golf. In 1971, golf, hunting lodges and yachting were removed from the tax code. Yesterday, Esquimalt-Wanefuca MP Randall Garrison tabled a private member's bill to change that. He says more Canadians play golf than any other sport, and 90% of golf courses in the country are small businesses.
Recreational industries, when they're used by business, are eligible for a tax deduction, and golf is excluded. So you can take a business client drinking all night, you can take them bowling, you can take them to a Canucks game, and you can write off 50% of that as a business expense, but you can't play golf. And so this seems like an unnecessary part of the tax code and discriminatory against golf.
It's maybe an oversight that it's not been corrected yet since 1971 and 72 when it was brought into place. The golf industry has changed so much since then, 41 years later, and now it is an absolutely widespread urge for business people to entertain clients on golf courses.
And our Checkpoint question, do you think businesses should be able to write off golf and related expenses? You can tweet us at check_news, go to facebook.com/checknews, or email us as well. And that is also our web poll question tonight. To vote on that, go to our website, checknews.ca. Now, with the federal budget pending, Jim Flaherty, the finance minister, has indicated no such tax write-off will be part of it. He says golf is more about pleasure than business. Now, we want to hear what you have to think. I'll be back later with your responses. Garrison says 350,000 people are employed in the golf industry in Canada, and the small courses need the help. On the other side, opponents say the change will take $15 to $20 million out of the federal purse every year. So, do you think businesses should be able to write off golf and related expenses? Here are some of your thoughts.
Everyone golfs. Everyone does a lot of business with golf, so it should be an expense.
No, I don't think so. Well, I can't write them off. Why should businesses get to write them off?
No, I don't think businesses should be able to write it off. I have friends who have had to learn how to play golf because as part of her job in the financial businesses, she's had to take people golfing, but I don't think that's how you should be getting your business.
It seems like a leisure thing to do, not a business thing. If you need to have a business meeting, go sit over coffee or something. You don't need to go have golf.
Maybe it depends what it's for, right? But at the end of the day, I think what happens is people take advantage of any kind of perk or anything like that, and yeah, it stretches it, and then the rest of the company winds up paying the ones who don't get to take advantage of it.
From Facebook, Linda says, what does business have to do with golf? If a woman ran a company, could she write off a day at the spa? None of them should be a write-off, just the cost of doing business. Ron disagrees. He says it's a legitimate business development activity, no different than building a business relationship over lunch or a hockey game. And Katie says, sure, the same day I can write off the gas I use taking my kids to and from school. And the results of our web poll, 16% say yes, it should be a write-off, while 84% say no, it should not. The golf industry is worth $11 billion a year to the Canadian economy, so it will be interesting to see how this bill moves forward. And that's tonight's Checkpoint.